So take me through the process of someone that is coming to you for Reiki. What is step one?
Step one is what you wear. It has to do with what you wear. So a lot of times we like to wear white, or we like to wear the color of the chakra that you're trying to heal. So, if you're trying to heal love, or if you're trying to heal your emotions, you'd come wearing green because that has to do with your heart chakra. Or if you're trying to, find more happiness, you'll come wearing yellow because that's your solar plexus chakra. It has to do with happiness and abundance, prosperity. Or red if you need more grounding for root chakra. So we would start with what you wear, what you drink, and what you eat before. You want to make sure that you fast and you drink lots of water before. So that way you're more open, to the messages that you'll receive. Some people have conversations with their ancestors. Some people have, I've watched a woman with child have a conversation with the moon. And, the moon is fertility god. So lots of different things, but definitely starts out with what you eat, drink, and what you wear come into the session. And then I like to do the session somewhere outside, with nature. So we're connected with nature. And when you're also around nature, it increases your vibrations. It raises your vibrations. So, yeah.
Beautiful. What are some examples of ways you've seen Reiki work?
One example would be a session that I did. So if you're familiar with like the cord cutting candle ceremonies that people do, I do kind of something, but a little bit different. It's more of a cord pulling session. So in relationships, we have these attachments. We have these cords that we create, So you could have a string attached to a significant other, a mother, sibling, friend, or even an enemy. So within one of my sessions, I removed I had pulled a cord, because when you cut it, if you sever the cord's still within you. That energy is still within you. But if you pull the cord out, you're able to actually do the work, removing the stagnant energy that's within the body. So I ultimately removed pain that was stuck within someone's back. I used my pendulum to find the energy where it was stored at, found it in her back. I pulled it out, and she didn't have pain for a little bit after that. So,
wow.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
What do you have for breakfast?
I had 2 bananas and some water.
Nice.
Yeah, bananas and water.
Man, pretty light.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had nothing.
Hey, that's still good
fasted,
too.
yeah.
There you go.
I need to be more clear, I wanted to smoke a little herb earlier. I was like, no, I can't.
I wanted to too. I was like, no.
Yeah, I was like, no, you got to be clear-headed.
Yeah.
I don't want this fluctuation. I'm already spacey. Okay. What did you have for dinner last night?
So for dinner, I made something really, really good. Mushroom stir fry, which is weird because before I went vegetarian, I have a really big fascination with mushrooms, only because of the information behind it. Like, mushrooms are extraordinary, but because of that, and because they're fungus, I've never really liked them. I strayed away from eating them. Mm-hmm. But yeah, ever since being vegetarian, I've been eating a lot of mushrooms. So yeah, I ate some mushroom stir fry last night.
What kind of mushrooms?
It was good. Portobello. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was so good.
Mm-hmm. Yummy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember one year I got like 20 pounds of chanterelles.
What?
Wild mushrooms. Yeah, it was awesome.
What?
It was so cool.
I need to do that.
It was so awesome. Oh my gosh. And so, yeah, there's like these like pine trees, and they were everywhere. And so that's where I guess you look, is pine trees. What? And they were just everywhere. And he knew the spot. They go there every year. It's way back in the backwoods. But I went to the whole rainforest one time and found about 30 pounds worth of mushrooms, but I only took maybe 10 or 15,
Yeah.
But it was chicken in the woods.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I want to try that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That's
awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. What are some ways you can raise your vibration?
Ways you can raise your vibrations. To increase your vibration, you can, eat healthy foods, eat light foods, meditate. mindful thinking, being aware of how you think and the things that you speak, because those hold levels of vibrations. Yoga, journaling, lots of different mindful activities. Yeah.
What is raising your vibration?
Raising your vibration is, so we are electromagnetic beings. You walk around, you shock someone. So everyone has this energy to them. And like I said, how you think and how you feel basically controls that electromagnetism within you, that energy within you. So if you choose to walk around angry and upset every day, then that's going to lower your vibration. And also what that does is it allows you to be more susceptible to, things that can come to deter you, deter your spirit and darken your spirit. So when you are thinking positively and when you're speaking positively, that will increase your vibrations, So when you walk around and you speak highly of yourself and you think highly of others, then that's going to create positive outcomes for you in any given situation, because that's what you're also preparing yourself for, spiritually. So, yeah.
I didn't ask you personal favorite essential oils. Do you have an answer for that?
Yes.
Okay. What are your personal favorite essential oils?
Frankincense would be one. I love frankincense. If you're familiar with, like Jesus and the Three Kings, I call him Yeshua. But if you're familiar with the Three Kings, they brought that to him with myrrh and silver. Frankincense increases spiritual protection, but also allows you to be more in touch with the divine, with spirit, allowing that tether, that communication to be more open for you. So I like to wear it, and I like to put it on if I'm going to be doing a sound bath or a Reiki or, a healing session for someone. I like to wear it, and I also like to recommend for the client to wear it for themselves too.
That's awesome. So what are some of the services that you offer?
Services that I offer would be Reiki, sound baths, guided meditation, and also spiritual consultations. We do readings as well, like single card pulls or a full reading. I've done cord pulling sessions or even random sessions that I've never even, done, like I display as an option. People will come to me and be like, hey, I'm dealing with this in my life. Is there something that you can, do with me so that way I can, find some clarity in this situation? So yeah. I'm going to be doing like a intimate session between two individuals for like a relationship healing session. So pretty excited for that one.
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty excited.
So cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any book recommendations?
Yes. I Am by Howard Falco. That puts emphasis on the 2-worded sentence, I am, like I am, that holds volumes, because ultimately you can be in whoever you want to be. I am happy, I'm sad. A lot of times we'll tell people like, I'm mad, but most times you're not mad. You feel mad, but you're not mad. How can you be angry? How can you be this? So also with that being said, being mindful of what you say. So I Am basically teaches you how to manifest by knowing that you are capable of doing anything, being who you truly are. And yeah.
Awesome. What are some other resources that you would recommend, or channels, influencers, people that you'd recommend for spiritual growth?
Spiritual growth. I Am by Howard Falco. Chakras by Heidi Spear. And then 365 Days of Hoodoo by Stephanie Rose. So those are some good books.
What is a sound bath?
Sound bath is basically a healing session with frequencies that are going to align or realign chakras that are out of balance. So
awesome. Are trees sentient?
Yes. What is sentient though?
Sentient is having awareness.
Okay.
And feeling. So I want to go down that rabbit hole of trees and maybe talk about how you talk to trees.
Yeah.
And I mean, it sounds crazy to say it, I guess, but it's not.
No, yeah.
And so I think that would be cool if you shared that, and then touch on the mushrooms and how they communicate, and throw some little facts in there. So I just kind of want to talk about trees and just the importance of trees. Like, we live in the evergreen state.
Yes.
So the evergreen state, like, I look at words, like, I don't know, I used to be like a wordsmith, and words and spells and spelling and love and polarities and the inverse and whatnot, you know? And so evergreen, always growing. And then state, so evergreen state of mind.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow. Yeah.
And so green, like, I love it.
Yeah.
Trees, I love it. Forests, I love it.
It's healing. Yeah.
And then brown, trees are most of them brown.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, trees have been here before we have, you know, they live longer than us. So, and they're deeply connected to the energy here on Earth. So, if you have plants at home, or, you know, if you're a plant person, if it's an exchange relationship, you know, like, they pour out oxygen, we breathe out carbon dioxide. So, you know, it's a relationship based off energy exchange. So definitely very healing. I love hugging trees. There's a deep vibration in trees. They can also heal you as well. But yeah, I like to talk to trees. I like to hug on trees. I like to be next to trees. You mentioned earlier that, you know, when the wind blows, they start, you know, moving, and that's very true. When I do sound baths, the wind will start, you know, doing its thing. The trees start shaking. And yeah, it's definitely, we are more connected to Earth more than we think. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think trees are aware of themselves?
I think so. Yeah. I think trees are very much aware. They're connected to each other. You know, mushrooms connect trees to each other. Everything, the whole ecosystem is connected. And also we are connected to that too. I don't know if you ever seen the movie Lucy, but where she basically, her mind was uploading to its fullest potential, fullest capacity. And she got to a certain percentage where she was able to see how everything is connected. The energy that is connected between trees, connected to us, connected to our phones, because everything is connected, you know, even our phones. There's a clear quartz crystal that's on the, the board. There's a clear quartz crystal. So we wouldn't even be able to see the images that we get on our phones if it wasn't even for crystals, wasn't even for nature, you know, like, nature provides us ultimately everything. Yeah.
It's awesome.